laziness. The very word conjures up images of sloth-like individuals sprawled on couches, surrounded by empty pizza boxes and discarded soda cans. It's a term that's been weaponized by parents, teachers, and motivational speakers for generations. Lazy people don't become successful, they say. Work hard and become a leader, be lazy, and never succeed. These mantras have been drilled into our heads since childhood, painting laziness as the ultimate sin against productivity and success. But what if I told you that there's more to laziness than meets the eye? What if, instead of being the bane of achievement, laziness could actually be the key to unlocking your full potential? Sounds crazy, right? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey that will challenge everything you thought you knew about laziness. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Why is laziness so universally frowned upon? It's simple, really. Our society is built on the foundation of hard work and constant productivity. We're taught from a young age that success comes to those who hustle, who burn the midnight oil, who sacrifice their personal lives at the altar of achievement. In this context, laziness is seen as the antithesis of progress, a character flaw that needs to be eradicated. But here's the thing, not all laziness is created equal. There's a world of difference between the guy who spends his entire day binge-watching Netflix and the innovator who finds a more efficient way to complete a task in half the time. This is where the concept of strategic laziness comes into play. Strategic laziness isn't about avoiding work altogether. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about finding the most efficient path to your goals, rather than blindly following the well-worn trail of conventional wisdom. It's about recognizing that sometimes taking a step back and doing less can actually lead to greater productivity and success. Now, I know what you're thinking, but how can being lazy possibly make me more productive? Well, my friend, let me introduce you to the art of strategic laziness. This isn't your run-of-the-mill procrastination. This is a calculated approach to maximizing your output while minimizing your input. The first principle of strategic laziness is prioritization. Instead of tackling every task that comes your way with equal vigor, you learn to identify the tasks that truly matter. You focus your energy on the 20% of activities that will yield 80% of your results. This means saying no to time wasters and busy work and channeling your efforts into high-impact activities. Next up is automation. The strategically lazy person is always on the lookout for ways to automate repetitive tasks. Why spend hours manually entering data when you could set up a system to do it for you? By leveraging technology and creating efficient processes, you free up time and mental energy for more important pursuits. Another key aspect of strategic laziness is the art of delegation. Contrary to popular belief, trying to do everything yourself isn't a sign of strength. It's a recipe for burnout. The strategically lazy individual knows their strengths and weaknesses and isn't afraid to delegate tasks to those who can do them better or faster. But perhaps the most counterintuitive aspect of strategic laziness is the emphasis on rest and recovery. In our always-on hustle culture, taking time to recharge is often seen as a luxury we can't afford. But the truth is, periods of rest are essential for peak performance. By strategically incorporating downtime into your schedule, you allow your mind and body to recover, leading to increased creativity, productivity, and overall well-being. Now, I can already hear the skeptics among you. This all sounds great in theory, you might be thinking. But how does it work in practice? Well, let me give you a few real-world examples of strategic laziness in action. Take Bill Gates, for instance. Despite being one of the most successful entrepreneurs in history, Gates is known for his lazy approach to work. He famously said, "I choose a lazy person to do a hard job because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it." This philosophy led to the creation of Microsoft, a company built on the principle of making computing tasks easier and more efficient. Or consider Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek. Ferriss built his entire career on the concept of strategic laziness, teaching people how to achieve more by doing less. His methods include outsourcing low-value tasks, batching similar activities, and ruthlessly eliminating time wasters. Even in the world of science, laziness has led to groundbreaking discoveries. Isaac Newton developed calculus because he was too lazy to do complex calculations by hand. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity was born out of his desire to find a simpler way to explain the universe. But let's be clear, strategic laziness isn't about avoiding hard work altogether. It's about being intentional with your time and energy. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about recognizing that sometimes the most productive thing you can do is take a step back and reassess your approach. So, how can you start incorporating strategic laziness into your own life? Here are a few tips to get you started. 1. Audit your time. Keep track of how you spend your time for a week. Identify activities that drain your energy without providing significant value. 2. Prioritize ruthlessly. Focus on the tasks that truly move the needle. Learn to say no to low-impact activities. 3. Embrace automation. Look for ways to automate repetitive tasks. This could be as simple as setting up email filters or as complex as using AI-powered tools. 4. Master the art of delegation. Identify tasks that others can do better or faster than you, and delegate them. 5. Schedule downtime. Make rest and recovery a non-negotiable part of your routine. Your future self will thank you. Remember, the goal of strategic laziness isn't to do nothing. It's to do more with less. It's about maximizing your impact while minimizing your effort. It's about working smarter, not harder. So the next time someone accuses you of being lazy, smile and thank them. Because you know that your brand of laziness is not about avoiding work. It's about finding the most efficient path to success. You're not lazy, you're strategically lazy. And in today's fast-paced, ever-changing world, that might just be your secret weapon.